All right, let's see what we got here. Um, let's go to the beginning. That's not the beginning. Okay, this is the beginning here. Sharing this publicly now because keeping it to myself was causing more damage to my mental health than sharing it ever could do a year later. All right, so plain and simple. So this looks like this is Jonah Hill texting. He says, if you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who in an unstable place and from your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful, I'm not the right partner for you. These things bring you to a place of happiness. I support it, and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for a romantic partnership. First of all, partnership is the dumbest word used by guys today. Like, tell me you're a beta male without telling me you're a beta male. But when you say partnership, men and women aren't partners. Okay, we're men and we're women. There's husbands, there's wives, there's boyfriends, there's girlfriend. Knock it off with the partnership stuff. It sounds stupid. Okay, it makes you sound like a wimp. My boundaries with you based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust. I don't really see that much wrong here with what he's saying. Um, if you're in a long-term relationship with a chick and you want to protect or preserve the integrity of the relationship, you kind of have the expectation that she's not going to put the relationship at risk, like hanging out with other dudes. It's one of the red flags in my book is women that keep dudes around from their past. And if she's keeping guys around from her past, I didn't see it on Instagram, so I don't know if she deleted the pictures or took them down, or maybe it was remote or extremely random. So it doesn't really seem like that much of a problem from that perspective. But if she was doing it, there's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, I have this boundary, and I don't date women that hang out with guys from her past." That's fine. And if she wants to hang out with guys from her past, then let her go. It's completely all right. There's nothing wrong with that. He says, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, without much frame around that. Inappropriate, define it. Don't know what it is. To model, is she a model? I don't know. I mean, look, if she was a model before they met and modeling is part of her life and part of her career, you kind of have to expect her to keep doing that, right? So that seems somewhat bizarre. Post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit. Well, if you're surfing and you're in warm water, you're probably going to wear a bathing suit. Unless it's cold water, then you put on something to keep you warm, like a wetsuit or a dry suit or whatever's necessary. So, I mean, look, if she was a surfer before, she's going to be a surfer after. You kind of expect none of that to change. To post sexual pictures, I didn't see any sexual pictures. I just saw lifestyle sort of pictures, like she's walking away, she's on the surfboard, she's sitting with her friend laughing and talking, blah, blah, blah. Friendships with women who are unstable. So if she's got like loser friends, maybe that's what he's trying to say. Like, she's got some weird friends that are inappropriate or do inappropriate things. Then at the end of all that, he's saying, I'm just not the right partner for you. And if that's what you want to do, then I support it. And that's cool. That to me seems reasonable. Now, what he's holding as unreasonable, I don't know, because there's no frame around it. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Some of it seems okay. Some of it seems like maybe it wasn't. But I think overall, if you're dealing with a chick that's doing that, and she comes at you and she's like, hey, Rich, where do we stand? I dig your vibe. I don't want to share you. I want to be in a relationship with you. Can I be your girlfriend? Then that's when you're in a position to say, that's fine. But my preference is not to date a gal that's posting provocative pictures of her in a bathing suit. Is this something that's going to continue? Right? Or are you looking for something long-term? Maybe Jonah's old enough. He wants to have kids. I don't know. It seems like it because he just had a kid with this woman that he moved on to. So maybe that was his shtick, right? And she wasn't into it. But her whole thing over here at the top says, F it. See the misuse of boundaries. This is where he started to get called misogynist and controlling. Unbelievable this man sent shit like this. It looks like it's him messaging her. Hearty eyes, how you doing? She writes. He says, good, I want to see you. I don't see anything wrong with that. He's sliding into her DM saying, hey, like this picture? Can I see you? Would then be upset I didn't read his mind and take down pics that I was once in a relationship with him. Holy hell, this is hypocritical. He is a batshit dude. Yep. Don't know who she's talking to there. Gaslight much. Even the person I loved and shared my bed with uses me and can't just be like, yeah, you were super nice. It hurts so badly, but I'm done apologizing. I was so lovely to you. I don't know who wrote that to who. She being our couples therapist at the time. Dude, What do you need a couples therapist for if you're dating a girl for a year? If you need a couples therapist because you're dating for a year, don't be in that relationship. Relationships shouldn't be hard. They shouldn't be difficult. They should be easy and flow. This notion that you have to be in couples therapy, like you should be in the honeymoon phase for the first year. It should be all rainbows and butterflies for the most part. I don't know why people like this is the first sign that you're wasting your time with a shitty relationship, that you have to go to therapy within the first year. Fuck that. She had me agree to paddle away from any man that approached me on the water, no matter his age. I was instructed to say, I'm going to go and talk to my boyfriend and then paddle away. So this is, I guess, her. That makes me want to go stab someone. Wow. Who is this therapist? What? She was like enabling his possessive isolation. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know who this is writing back and forth. Maybe that's a therapist. I don't know. Enabling, yes. Licensed professional. She instructed come up with a safe word when Jonah was yelling. She instructed us to come up with a safe word for when Jonah was yelling at me. That's some fucked. It was pineapple. So she's talking to a friend of hers there, it seems. Why is she releasing this? Like, what is the benefit to like is Jonah Hill being nominated for an Oscar or something? Has he been Me Too'd? I don't understand why this would come out a year later. Like, you part ways, you move on, just fucking, go on with your life, right? Jonah, I'm so sorry. Okay, is this Jonah saying this? I'm sorry I said that. Icky to see how I took blame for him. I'm sorry I said that. I had a couple of beers and I'm just upset feeling that we can't do surf social things without an uncomfortable situation arising. That usually feels like my fault somehow. I feel you pull away and then feeling of being defective creeps in. I think I'm not socially intelligent enough to meet your needs as a partner. There it is again. And then I get frustrated and angry at myself and just want to rip the Band-Aid off. I'm not good enough for you. Well, it would be a lot easier to understand who's speaking to who instead of saying being a partner, like being your girlfriend or being your boyfriend. This is why this stuff over here can get misunderstood very easily with the whole partner bullshit. In moments of conflict, my brain thinks you want to dump me because I'm not good enough for you, and you're the greatest of all time, and you can do better, and you will immediately once you end things with me. You're right. We can't do surf social things or develop trust until you consider me and make decisions that give regard to our cut off. After that, you don't even get the rest of it. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to form a opinion on the facts if the facts keep getting left out or cut out. I don't know if it's intentional or not. Therapists think, I love how your therapist thinks I suck. I literally am the best boyfriend on earth. Your therapist. Number one boyfriend. I don't care for your misogyny. Okay, so this is him on the left with the gray, obviously, in this case. You're right. We can't do surf social things of ill trust. Okay, so this is a continuation of the one from 2 slides ago. I've been vulnerable as possible, and I am telling you, I'm needing you to step up to the plate, which you can, I'm sure of it, but these losers don't get your time. If you want me straight up, it's consideration. I respect your love of surfing, but I respect myself as well. And your love of surfing and being in those situations and lack of awareness, not mutually exclusive. This isn't me. I have my own issues. If you want, okay, so now he's talking marriage and family. If you want marriage and family, you can't use the 25 cards. Step up and cut shit. These people don't get your time or your kindness at the sacrifice of mine. Okay, so clearly they're having a conversation about something long-term, whether that's living together, whether that's raising a family. They're starting to have conversations about marriage and family. And it sounds like to me, he's basically saying at this point, by these people, he meant any friend of mine that he hadn't personally approved of. Yeah. Is that really a misogynist? Is that really controlling if a guy says to a gal, hey, you want to have a family, you want to be with me? Cool. That's awesome. Let's go do it. But there's some people out there that are detrimental to our relationship. It's called setting healthy boundaries. Like if a gal goes out partying and going to nightclubs, and she's also talking about having kids and a family, and she wants to go out with her girlfriends every weekend, twice a week or something like that, partying to the late hours of the night. She comes home passed out, drunk half the time. Then it's entirely reasonable for a dude to say, look, if you're serious about this as a relationship, I don't date women that party. I don't date women that get, pissed drunk every night and go out multiple times a week on an ongoing basis. That's not what I do. Have fun, right? And then just kind of like bless and release, let her go sort of thing. That makes me feel like you're testing me to see if you should keep me around or dump me because there's something wrong with me. I'm a nerdy, dorky, unaware, naive idiot socially. I hear you. These are your words, not mine. They're going back and forth. This is a warning to all girls. If your partner is talking to you like this, make an exit plan. Love you all. Call me if you need an ear. Good ear, seems sorry. I made my boundaries clear. If you're please let go of some of them, you've made it clear, and I hope it makes you happy. Respect however you want to live your life. Sort of done with explaining myself. Okay, you guys were all 3 removed. Okay, so this is her removing things off social media, it seems. 3 removed, not the video yet. It is my best surfing video. Would you feel better if the cover frame was different? Any more specific ones that bother you? Yes, one that isn't of your ass in a thong. It's not a thong, but K. As far as other pictures, you are in a bathing suit, surfing or not. Not a thong, but K. I'm done. There's tons. I'm just going back in the past month. I mean, dude, she was a surfer when you met her. Did you think she was going to stop surfing when you got with her? Right? Like, unless she said, you know, I want to give this up and start popping out babies and, you know, be your wife sort of thing. You know, it's clear that there was a misalignment in where they were going, you know, with this relationship sort of thing. He wanted family, it seems, and she wanted to surf. So how is that controlling? Just fucking part ways. I'm just over explaining myself. Screenshots of surf pics on my Insta feed. It looks like a stack of pics that, I don't know if she blurred them out or whatever. It's just constant. It doesn't reflect where we're at or where you say you want to be. I respect your skill and your surfing. I respect how you want to present yourself. It's just constant. It doesn't reflect where we're at. Okay, surfing. I respect that you're hot and beautiful. I respect, however, that you want to live, but I also respect myself and what I'm interested in my own life and what I let my heart, blah, blah, blah. Like, dude is just going on and on. Like, from the guy's perspective, this shit looks weak. It's just him talking, and she's not responding to any of this. She probably put her phone down or fucking shut down the app because she doesn't want to deal with it. That's weak, dude. It's state your point. If she respects the boundary and she wants to be a part of it, cool. If not, cool. Move on. It's all right. You're not a good fit. It's not misogyny. It's not hate. It's not anti-whatever. It's like you're not a good fit. That's it. Surfing with men. So this is the other thing over here that we've already seen. Take some accountability and operate with respect. That's simple because I'm tired of your attitude towards surf culture and contest that place because I deserve it. Now, she's a hippie too, right? I mean, like, you can tell by her freaking feed that she's got this nonchalant hippie sort of lifestyle, you know, vibe to her. That's what she, like, you're not going to turn her into a square, you know? Been more than patient. This shit still here. F that contest, F that place, F not respecting me, always in every situation within surf culture, or you don't get it. And don't get me. It's hurtful and unacceptable to me. Get it? I don't know if you get it or care or give a shit about that shit more than after. Dr. Stern. Dr. Stern is a couples therapist we were seeing once a week for about 4 months. My God. I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full-length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here. And pin down below in the top comment, you'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line, books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.